And hello, welcome back. Welcome to a new video on Kingdom Hearts 3. Today, as we completed the main story in the last video, the last time I played this game, it is now finally time to get into the ReMind DLC. I still really have no idea what to expect. To be completely transparent, I know a single detail about this DLC, and that's it. I heard it a long time ago. It was in reference to a voice actor who apparently voices a boss. So apparently there's a boss fight against Verum Rex, right? Or the guy, or not, the guy from Verum Rex in the Toy Story world. Verum Rex is the title of the video game that character is supposedly from. But it is Sora that Rex and Ham in the Toy Story world kept thinking was Sora. That Sora was just a toy of Sora. So somehow there's going to be some connection or relation with that guy, and for some reason you fight him. But that's the only detail I have. I have never seen it or anything. I've just heard that or read it somewhere online in reference to the voice actor. Other than that, I'm pretty clueless. Honestly, I wasn't even sure if it had like story progression at all, but I think it does now because I looked up Kingdom Hearts 4 because I was curious if there was any release information, and I saw something about it, you know, following the ReMind DLC and the Melody of Memory or whatever that other game's called. So clearly if it's based after this, then clearly this must have some story significance. But anyway, let's not delay any further. Let's head on in. Okay, so it does go off your save. I wasn't sure how that worked. Here we go. I don't know what to expect. I don't know what I'm getting into here. I'm quite curious. I'm looking forward to it. What do we got? Okay, we're back here. This is very early. Oh, what the heck?
Picture this. A black goat stashes away a letter, then orders a white goat to search for it. What could his intentions possibly be?
Great! A riddle. Just what I need.
There are many possibilities. Perhaps he forgot where it's hidden. Or he's playing a prank.
He's showing suspicion for Zigbar. That box.
I can think of several reasons offhand.
And you know what
Guessing is simply
Gosh, I don't want to interrupt or talk over this.
Well, then just follow your orders. Plain and simple.
I gotta get it off my mind. I literally just remembered that when we beat this guy in Kingdom Hearts 3, the main story, he gave Sora a card and said it was a wild card and it could help him. We never used that in the story, I'm pretty sure. Still don't know what that card was. Maybe it's related to this.
Furthermore, was it Xehanort or Xemnas who gave the order?
Well, it's tricky.
All Xehanort cares about is the clash between the 7 lights and 13 darknesses. It's unlikely he would hold such an interest in this mysterious box. Which means the order was issued by Xemnas.
But Xemnas,
the one who informed me of my task. You.
As if it must have been
Xemnas is just a nobody of Xehanort. Xemnas just follows Xehanort stuff.
Otherwise.
Oh man, you asked him.
What are your intentions?
Look, I don't know what's inside the box, but it's been protected by Keyblade wielders since way back when. Aren't you curious? I heard it contains information that's vital to all Keyblade wielders. Secrets.
And where
It's
did you
technically
hear
true, I
this?
guess. And he shouldn't know what's inside if he followed his orders.
I I keep
properly.
my eyes and ears wide open, but
Should have
I've
never
traveled
opened it.
so many different places. It's hard to keep everything straight, you know?
If this box is truly as important as you say, why now? I believe you discovered that others also seek it, and you need to find it before anyone else does, in order to keep your connection to the box a secret from those around you. Zigbar, who are you really?
Lushu. I still don't understand how Lushu, like, kept living.
No matter.
He talked about,
It
like,
doesn't make a difference
having to,
me.
like, change forms and
It's all
stuff.
the same.
Take on new
I'm content to
aliases
feign
and bodies.
ignorance.
Curious how he did that, though. Like, did he take over and possess other bodies from other people, like
The
Xehanort
question
did to
is, who are
Terra?
you, Luxord?
Or is there something else? Don't know. Yeah, Luxord, getting really curious in him. I'm really wondering what that card was that he gave us now. And his suspicion of Zigbar.
It's finally over.
Alright, we're back here at the end. This is where we left off.
We'll find Kairi. Let's head back to Master Yen Sid. We can figure it out.
No. I know what to do.
Sora!
My whole journey began the day I lost her. And every time I find her, she slips away again. I thought we'd finally be together, but she's out there, alone. Not for one more second.
That's right.
Thank you, Donald, Goofy. But this time, I have to go it alone.
Sora, listen. The power of waking isn't to go chase hearts around. Even if you do locate Kairi, you might never come home to us again.
I will. And we'll both be back before you know it.
Please.
Let him go, Mickey.
Riku!
His heart and his mind are made up. Now believe in him.
Yeah. Safe journey, Sora.
Thank you.
And we're off to who knows where. Kingdom Hearts ReMind. ReMind of what? Oh, are you who I suspect you are? Are you the man who is the final cinematic of Kingdom Hearts 3? Are you the master? Are you master? Oh wait, no, there's another hooded figure. I figured since it was hooded, might be master. Actually don't know, other than master, I don't know if he has a name. That's master, I think.
Yeah. It wards off darkness. It's useful.
Told ya. So, how'd it go? The tour.
Oh, so that's the point of that robe. I've always wondered why they always wear it.
I learned the reason for my existence.
Oh! Tell me more.
All around the world.
Yeah, I like his
people
character.
live seemingly peaceful lives.
I'm just so confused on how they're supposed to
They
be
believe
opposing
themselves
sides.
to be moral and virtuous, but it's all an act.
I just feel like they never seemed like bad guys. Well, I
Darkness
guess I don't know
lurks in the
about
root
him,
of
but
everyone's heart.
The people that like followed him, served him, they all seemed like warriors of light.
Sounds like your trip around the world opened your eyes, but you got a little bit more than you anticipated. You must have seen a lot of darkness.
Those who are weak and who desire greater power simply strip the strong of their power and convince themselves they've earned it. That's how people become tainted by darkness. They believe what they want to believe, using hollow reasons as justification. They repeat this cycle, and their darkness grows.
So you're saying the weak feel the need to justify their actions to maintain a sense of self. Can't let that slide?
No. It's better they be ruled by darkness. People carry delusions of having power, but it's a lie. They are but sheep pretending to be wolves. Though I admit, I can understand why.
Oh, I've never heard that one before. A Keyblade wielder willing to side with the darkness? Why not just let them be until the darkness consumes them?
Yeah, this guy, the way he acts and talks, he always seems more like neutral, like he doesn't really care either way.
There needs to be order.
You sure about that? Why not just sit back and watch it play out?
Understanding hearts is difficult. More so the
I didn't
emotions
expect them
within.
to be connected at all, though.
I simply realize that it's easy to dismiss what you don't comprehend.
All right, all right. The world needs you. I'll grant you that one.
I don't know what I can do, but I will act. What comes next is too important.
I suppose letting false light dictate the future might be a pretty lousy move. So, you can make a change. You have that power. What do you want for the world?
Power, eh? Who knows? My training's coming to an end, and the exam's not far off. Maybe I can gain some clarity then.
You're letting the exam decide? Listen to me. The results don't matter. You believe the world needs you. Sounds like you already know where you're headed.
It's funny. Somehow, I can sense where I'm supposed to go, and what I'm supposed to do. Yes. Even this coat. There's something familiar about it. As if I'm meant to wear this.
No. You'll ditch it soon.
What do you mean?
I mean that one day you're going to outgrow it.
How so?
If you truly possess great power, the darkness can't control you. You won't need a silly old coat to stay safe. In fact, you'll be the one controlling the darkness instead. Me, on the other hand, I'm too much of a scaredy cat to ever take mine off.
Who are you, really? Some kind of fortune teller?
Well, I could lie and tell you that's what I am when I'm actually a brilliant artist, or even a scholar. I could tell you that I dream of world peace when I'm actually planning for its destruction. The truth is what you see with your eyes, not what you hear.
So, your name?
What did I just... Never mind. I guess there's no harm. My name is...
What? We can't hear his name? I was really curious. I only remember him just being called Master.
I'm a lost master.
Lost Master?
How's he even still around at this period?
May your heart be your guiding key.
Yeah, I really don't know what he wants, what his plans are. Also, I'm a little confused. I thought it was talked about like the old Xehanort. I thought, like, maybe I remember it wrong.
Funny, old man.
I thought there was something about the
sharing with
older Xehanort, like going back in time to his younger self and setting it all up, but it seems like the younger Xehanort like already had the idea and the plan. Maybe I forget the whole Xehanort time travel order and stuff.
Very many years ago, when I was still a young lad, I never learned who he was, and perhaps I never will. But I see now the truth he spoke of.
We don't have time for bedtime stories. Without the kid, we're still down a 13th vessel. And as for the other 12, only 3 of us are here right now. Are you absolutely sure the others made their way back to their respective times?
Marluxia and Larxene are both here in this time, attempting to locate the new 7 hearts. Luxord is also somewhere about in this age, but after our last meeting, he went in search of something per your order. Isn't that so?
Oh, that. Right. Well, let's just say that what he's doing will benefit us in the long run. But it's really of no importance right this second.
Wait, what?
Playing your cards close.
Oh wait, yeah, I completely forgot Luxord was looking for the box. I didn't even think about that fact, how it didn't fit into the other plans. It was in the Pirates of the Caribbean world.
The hearts of Ansem, Xemnas, Vanitas, Riku Replica, and young Xehanort returned to where they came from and reassembled once more. Each of them is seeking a guardian of light.
So, the ones who turn human, and then back again into nobodies are me, you, Luxord, Marluxia, and Larxene, that's 5. The ones from the past transferred into replicas are Ansem, Xemnas, Vanitas, Riku Replica, and the old man's younger self. Then we add the old man in. The total comes up to 11. I think we're still missing 2.
Now we must discuss why we have assembled here today. My incarnations from past times, vessels into which I transferred my heart, my essence, were destroyed. Thus I was restored to what you see now. For one to completely disappear, their heart and body must be restored to their original form. That is one reason why I distributed my heart into several vessels. Ansem and Xemnas originated from Terra, or rather his young form, and it too was restored. However, my heart has returned to me, while his is yet lost. I decided to fill this hollow vessel with my heart. Indeed, the very same heart that previously resided within young Terra.
So that makes 12. Then, who do we get to replace the kid?
20 replicas were created by Vexen. The first 12 were nothing more than puppets, barely human. The prototype model was the Riku Replica, and then number I was made. That leaves us with 6. Ansem, Xemnas, Vanitas, Riku Replica, and young Xehanort's hearts. 5 vessels, 1 left. Vex and endemics are candidates, but backups at best. The plan for the last replica is to give it a heart that is connected to Sora's.
Connected to Sora? Anyone in mind?
Well, Shion.
The second prototype that was created, number I. Though erased from memory, it remained in Vexen's records. Its existence is greatly linked to Sora's memories, and thus should prove to be more than adequate for our needs.
Number I. An imaginary number. How fitting.
While young Xehanort is occupied with transferring hearts, I must go fulfill my duty. I will go and retrieve Vexen.
Reliable as always. It sounds to me like you've got everything dependably under control. Well, I'm off to do my part.
Your part, which is, I don't think they told you to do anything. What's your part, Zigbar? Why the heck did we get this rundown? We've already had the fight with them. We don't really need this information. We should be past all this, done with all this.
May your heart be your guiding key.
I feel like this shouldn't be relevant anymore. Pretty much just a recap. We kind of already knew about all that stuff. Are we in the final world? Is this where Sora went? This is where he ended up to look for Kairi. Didn't this guy leave this place though? I mean, wasn't that him in or it
back so soon
in the final cinematic that rushed up to Ventus?
What's wrong?
Well,
I was thinking Ventus must have been the friend that got disconnected
Even
from.
with the power of waking, you can't just bring someone back.
but Kairi's heart hasn't been lost yet. She's still with us, right?
Maybe, but this time, I'm afraid the situation is a lot worse.
Hey, I've already restored 6 hearts. What's one more?
But that's not how it's supposed to work at all. The power of waking is meant to be used to wake and restore sleeping hearts, not to restore them after they've completely faded away from existence. You've done that 6 times before, and as a result, you've managed to greatly alter the course of history itself. You've broken a nature taboo.
Nature...
A forbidden act. Break a taboo of nature, and you'll end up paying an extraordinary price.
Oh.
Eh?
I've heard that before.
I don't remember what
So,
Xehanort
what's the
said, I
price?
guess.
You'll lose your powers. You won't be able to use the power of waking.
That's all?
I
No
mean,
problem.
But that's not all. You yourself will vanish from this world. And without your powers, you can't return to the world you came from.
I don't care.
What?
There's a lot I don't understand. But I know that this is all I can do right now. I have to do everything I can to get Kairi back. That's the whole reason behind my journey.
I can't stop you, can I?
Nope, I have to follow my heart.
Well, then this really is goodbye. So listen carefully to me.
I'm listening. What we got? What's going on? What's
You'll
the plan?
return to the past again. But you won't be able to rewrite it this time. No matter what happens, you have to accept it and move on.
What? What's the point? How does that help us? What do you mean go back in time, but we can't change anything? We'll just have to accept it. What's the point? I don't understand. The heck's all this stuff? I'm confused. What would be the point of all the traveling in time and whatnot if we just can't change anything? The whole point is to save Kairi, which would involve changing something. I don't understand.
Is everybody okay?
The heart you have now, it already existed during that time. It went back into that past earlier. Nothing can change that fact. The place where you'll return is the tear in the fabric of time that was created when you changed your destiny, then changed it once again.
We found you!
In order to not stray too far from the true power of waking, you'll enter and pass through the hearts of the Guardians until you reach Kairi's heart. Every emotion that each of the Guardians felt, sadness, anxiety,
I know that you're not him.
fear, kindness,
Now let our friend
everything they saw, and everything that they felt then, you'll clear a way through it, traverse across their hearts, and dive ever deeper inside. I can't be sure what's waiting for you at the end, or what you'll actually be able to do. But by following the connection of hearts, you'll come to discover a greater truth. One that's sure to help you.
One of you will be torn heart from body.
But in this flow of time in the past, you'll only have up until the moment you left for this place. So you'll have to find and restore Kairi's heart before then. That's all the advice I can give you. Beyond that, I can only say, may your heart be your guiding key.
Yeah.
This
So
is Ven's heart.
now we gotta go through each of their hearts. So what's that gonna be like though? Kind of confused.
Ven! Ven!
Remember, don't worry about the current state of his heart, or like.
Who are you?
We gotta keep going.
Darkness? Vanitas?
What? Aren't we supposed to be going into Ventus's heart? Why would there be darkness there? How the heck would it be talking to us? I mean, like it just said, he's pure, like too pure. Like he's supposed to be pretty clear of darkness. Because that's what Vanitas was. Vanitas was the darkness of his heart, but it was like separated from him. So, what the heck is this thing? What is going on? I'm a little confused, but I guess we'll figure things out as we go. Really curious how this progresses going into each of the hearts and how much there's gonna be. I wonder if it's just gonna be like a boss fight each time or something. Like this is Ventus's heart, and then right after this we move on to the next one or something. Almost got you though. Ow. Ah crap. Stunned. Can't remember the block button. Oh. Ah, crap, I didn't... I was gonna try to block, but I didn't know when it would go. There we go.